start the intro. Welcome back to Silver Pines, everybody. We're here.
Silver Pines.
It's been 2 weeks. It's been so long.
Hello, I'm dead.
Well, you know.
You're not dead.
You know.
Oh, right, I forgot where we left off. Oh. Boy.
Dead's a strong word.
Dead's a strong word.
I would say...
I'm close, okay?
Deathly
It's not really that many more syllables to say going to die.
I mean, listen.
Absolutely, definitely going to die.
To death. On your deathbed.
I mean, we're all going to die.
Yeah, you know.
Someday, God willing.
Oh, jeez. Went to a dark place.
Welcome to Silver Pines.
Oops.
Welcome to Silver Pines. You ready to shuffle this mortal coil? Cause I am.
God. Julie, are you good?
No,
Big
I'm actually
mood,
doing
as the
a funny
kids say.
thing. Like, I'm actually very good, is the thing.
We were never good.
Anyway, yeah, if you don't remember, and you'd be forgiven for not remembering because it was a while ago now.
Half a month?
Yeah. You guys' boss, Barbara Morris, who I kept calling Barbara Wilson last time, even though my notes said otherwise.
Oh, Luke.
Listen.
You have to remind us of your fuck-up, Luke.
Well, yeah, I do, because I got no self-esteem.
You also could just change what her last name is if you want to.
Too late now!
Yeah, you did already talk about how you fucked it up.
I did already talk about how I fucked it up, yeah. She got visited by Mr. Static, who... I think I called Mr. Static plenty before I officially said his name, but I felt weird about actually saying it, but now I can just say it all the time. I don't gotta call him like the Static guy.
Static Man.
Because they're very different.
Yeah, they're very different is the thing.
Incredibly different.
And Mr.
Static Shock.
Yeah.
I had honestly forgotten that you had called him
Yeah.
like Mr. Static, but
Yeah.
again, it's
I mean,
been an
that's
Epic Games fortnight.
Yeah, and also it's I hate you.
Damn it, Ashley.
B,
Jesus.
like of
That
course.
took a bit, didn't it?
No, it didn't. I was trying to steamroll past it. I heard you, but it broke me down.
I mean, like, I think what I heard you say, Mr. Static, I assumed you were just calling him a nickname and not
Right.
his actual name.
No, his actual name is Mr. Static.
Wow.
Because I'm
Parents
very
are not
good at
very good at
names.
Now that I'm out of school, yes, I can agree with this.
Wait, agree with what?
My parents aren't good at names.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Molly, you've realized the other day how hard it is naming things.
That's fine. I'm fine now. Everything's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
I came up with like 4 names.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I'm super good at it now.
Anyway, yeah. Your boss has gotten her own channel, The Wire. Which,
Yeah, I'm still mad about that one.
yeah, I'm still feeling great about it. And an impromptu meeting was called at the studio, where everyone kind of finally revealed their channels to one another. And you talked about how, this weird hook-handed creature that attacked Randall is probably responsible for killing, your coworker, and is most likely also a channel. And you decided that, what better time to confront it than, 3 a.m. on a... What would it be at this point? I think it's a Sunday morning now.
I would just like to say, I don't think I ever said that was a good idea.
No, Randall is, he's sticking around, but it was not his idea to do this
I'm in the
confrontation.
area.
Yeah.
I will say that Frankie did say maybe we should take a little bit to train first, but then
Right.
everyone was like, let's do it tonight. So
So I
I
was like, fuck
okay.
it, let's do it. And yeah, so...
We
yeah.
thought the battle would be easy like Sunday morning,
Yeah.
and it was not.
I wasn't necessarily expecting you guys to jump right into fighting him, but, hey, that's your prerogative.
Sure is.
So, Skip, you took your spot in the sound booth because what you've sort of gleaned is that this guy can somehow attack broadcasts or something like that. And from...
Yeah, and also he wants to stay away from the action.
Yes.
He doesn't want any piece of this.
From your place in the sound booth, you can see your monitor in there, and you've watched this entire thing play out with Frankie taunting the camera, and the 2 channels, Commissar Rex and Small Wonder, hiding under the desk to ambush him when he shows up. And you saw him show up immediately. He just sort of... The frame kind of skipped for a second, and there he was on screen. Frankie did not seem to acknowledge his presence as he walked up and swung his hook at her. And then you watch her sort of flail around as Unsolved Mysteries, as we've learned his name is, just sort of kept attacking her, her attacks kind of going wide. And it seems like, from your perspective watching this, he's right there, but for some reason Frankie didn't seem able to see him as he kept striking her. And then at the very end, Commissar Rex happened to look over and see the studio monitors, which did show the same thing. In the studio itself, he's completely invisible, but on the monitors, you can see him. And I think, let's see, we've got the turn order here. So why don't we go ahead and, why doesn't everyone declare what they want to do, going from Skip upward?
Okay. Here's my question.
Yeah.
Is Ada's enough around? Is she here? Like, I genuinely don't know.
You left Ada's enough back at home, and it's unclear. You have not done much experimentation as far as, like, what that means, but you did leave Ada's enough at home.
Okay. Okay. Jeez, I don't know. I don't know what Skip would do. I guess he's going to. So the monitors that I'm in front of, are they like bolted down?
So you're sort of in a slightly separate room. It's probably got sort of an open doorway. You're sort of at a control panel with just a television. Yes, what you're saying. It's probably not bolted down. I'm gonna say it's probably just resting on top of the panel, but it does have a bunch of cords running from it going everywhere, and obviously if they get disconnected, then it's disconnected.
Okay, can... Alright, are the cords long enough to allow me to move the monitor toward the door?
So, yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, just because I figure, like, based on the map I'm looking at here, if I move the TV I have in the sound booth room toward the doorway, I can give the people who are standing where they can't see the monitors by the camera.
Yeah, so to be clear, the monitor bank that I've got there, let me draw a little bit here, it has monitors pointed in both directions, so you can kind of see out this way and out this way.
Maybe you can't really see it from the side, though.
You can't really see it from the side.
So
Barbara and Randall probably can't really see from where they currently are, but Monica, yeah.
So if I move a monitor toward the doorway of the sound booth, I feel like that's going to double make it so that people standing like over to the side next to that monitor wall also have a way to see the dude. And also, listen, Skip's still kind of a coward. It also is kind of his own way of boarding himself into the sound booth.
Sure.
So
yeah. I think you can do that, sure, and I don't think that even really requires a roll. You know what? We'll let's see. Let me just do a little note or something here. Let's see. Move TV. We'll just say for note sakes. Okay. Unsolved Mysteries is going to attempt to finish off Frankie. What is Mary gonna do?
Mary... Does Mary kind of...
Mary and Small Wonder go at the same time, and you get to choose what order they go in.
Okay, I think that... I don't know if Mary is going to do anything, but I think that Small Wonder is going to, like, try to, like, jump on, like, the back of... and just... fuck, do I have... Let me... I forgot if, like, I gave them any attacks other than the eyes.
Yeah, they have a lot of attacks, actually. Your best, the Salt Vision and their hands also have, like, claws or something that you gave +2 gnarly to.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm just gonna fucking claw, because...
Yeah, okay.
I'm not really... I guess I could still look at him, but... Yeah. I don't know, that doesn't feel right for what's going on at the moment.
To be clear, I think, Monica, have you / Commissar kind of announced that he's on the monitors?
Sorry, repeat that again?
Have you or Rex kind of, like, shouted out that you can see him on the monitors?
I think so by this point, yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah. So let me find the exact rule so we do this properly, because he is invisible to the naked eye, there's going to be a little bit of complication to actually hitting him. Let me find it real quick. Let's see. Declare multiple actions. Here we go. So, to actually hit him, you're going to need to do multiple actions at the same time. You're going to need to keep an eye on the monitor to know that you're attacking the right spot. So it's going to take a brains plus notice roll from your player character, as well as the attack roll from your channel.
Okay.
And when you're doing multiple actions, let's see. If they declare... Let's see. To do 2 or more things at once, drop 1 die per extra thing and hope for more than 1 match. And I believe if you use more than 1 stat plus skill combo, use the lowest dice pool before dropping dice. So let's see here. How does that work if you're doing something with your channel, or with your monster, whatever? Let me double check this, because this is just, we're learning. I'm gonna say because you're doing it with your channel, you can just use your 10 dice pool for both things, but you do lose. You only roll 9 dice instead of 10, so it should be fine still. Does that make sense? Anybody?
I think it's Ashley's thing.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
You okay?
Got a bit of a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Actually, okay. You know what? Let's just say, yeah, your character rolls brains plus notice, and if they succeed, then your attack can go through or can roll. You know. Mm-hmm. So
okay.
we'll go with that. I think that's the easiest way to go. So Randall, what are you doing?
My gut says nothing.
Okay.
My gut says go home and just go to bed.
Let me look at my character sheet again. I want to make sure that there's like no. I was trying to remember what I have shared.
For sharing, you can access.
I have Sleep Spore. I have Tangle.
And you have Milk of the Poppy for healing.
Yep.
Healing, huh? That would be
I don't know about it. So, yeah, I guess I could try to tangle, but I don't know if the line of sight adds up on that.
I think that I think we can make that make that work. So you'll roll.
We can make it happen.
Well, yeah.
So
you'll roll brains plus notice, and if you succeed, then you can make your vine roll.
Okay.
So let's mark that down so we remember. Frankie, what are you and Motor City doing?
Okay, so Frankie's on the ground, right?
Yeah, Frankie got knocked to the ground. I mean, that doesn't mean much mechanically, but you are knocked down to a 0 in everything. Other than hands, which I believe means you're also freaking out. Let me look up the rules for that real quick. What does
freaking out mean again?
That's what we're checking. When any 3 of your stats get reduced to 0 by shock damage, which you've got 4 down to 0, you have to make a Guts plus Courage roll. If that fails, you immediately and automatically do one of 3 things. You completely freak out and start yelling and hitting everyone who gets in your way, or you run for it, or you curl up into a helpless little ball and wait for the bad people to go away. Your choice. If you want to do something else, like fighting while making this roll to avoid freaking out, it counts as multiple actions. So, you would need to make a Guts plus Courage roll to do anything, and you'd have to make it 1 die down, which, since your Guts plus Courage right now is 2, you can really do nothing other than try to make sure you don't freak out.
Okay. I guess I'll do that. But,
okay. What's Motor City doing?
Motor City...
I assume getting you to safety.
Yeah, like, out of the way of the camera would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll have him do his first round.
Okay.
I have some ideas for what he can do later.
We'll put
I'm even thinking about him just turning off the camera and seeing if that would make it go away.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to have him do that?
I don't know, because it'll either make him go away or it'll make it so we can't see him.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little risky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just have him get Frankie out of the way of the camera's sight at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
then,
Monica,
so
what are you and Rex
for
doing?
That?
We'll figure that in a sec. Let's finish getting the actions declared. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to establish what we're doing.
Sorry, you new to the...
Oh yeah, for sure. For
yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So what's Monica and Rex doing?
Well, Small Wonder's attacking the thing. I guess Rex will probably go for it as well.
Okay. So.
Monica, I think, is just going to keep an eye on the actual monitors too.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so we need to go ahead.
Do we all know about the monitor thing at this point?
Yeah. Monica or Rex shouted it out. Do you want to? Well, I guess I play as Rex. Like, everybody's on the monitors. There you go. Now everyone knows.
He did it.
Did it?
Oh.
Take a bite out of crime. Oh.
Webster.
Okay, so everyone go ahead and
that's
roll.
the
Let's
last
see here.
character.
Skip, you're rolling. Just for the sake of figuring out the speed that your thing happens at, let's have you roll just hands plus shop, I guess.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Unsolved Mysteries. I need to pull his character sheet up on my other tab here.
I thought we declared in reverse order, and then actions happened.
Everyone rolls
From
at
the
the same
top
time,
down.
and it depends
okay.
on the width of your roll, what order they happen
right.
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me
turn
find...
order is just like is outthink, and that's represented by you, the player, knowing what someone else is already intending to do.
Correct. It's like your character reading your opponent and knowing what they're planning to try.
Cool.
Enemy stat sheets. Here we go. So yeah, everyone can go ahead and roll. If you're attacking Unsolved Mysteries, you need to roll for yourself and for your channel. Brains plus notice and whatever you're attacking with.
Okay, I got a double 5 and a double 1.
Okay, so you got...
So to be clear, I
2
roll the
times
smaller
5.
dice pool first, right?
Yeah.
And then I take one from the second one.
Don't worry about that part. I think because it's your channel is doing one thing and your character's doing another. Don't worry about that part so much.
Well, this is both Randall.
Oh, Randall's doing two things.
Well,
Right.
that's because
Because he's using his sharing. Yes.
Because as far as I know, I mean, I think I would know if Pushing Daisies was here.
Yeah, so, roll the...
I roll the smaller one,
Yeah,
and
roll...
then I roll
Yes.
the bigger one -1.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
How do I roll for attack again? Just double checking.
That depends on what
Same
you're...
using Rex.
Yeah, if you're using
Rex.
Rex, his only attacking part is his head, so you're gonna roll, what is that, 7? Yeah, 7d10.
70-10? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see, yeah.
Okay. Let me roll for Unsolved Mysteries.
The little, like, squares, like the
little white diamonds
square.
are how many dice you have on your
Yes.
monster, yeah.
I forgot the word diamonds, if you're wondering how I'm doing
That's
right
fine.
now.
They are squares.
They're just
like-
chart squares.
Yeah, I guess like crooked squares.
So I got 3 9s for brains plus notice.
I'm not rolled yet because I got burgers from my girlfriend, which is very nice of her.
Yeah, I got 2 3s for brain plus notice, and so does that. Should I roll hands for Little Wonder? Little Wonder?
Yes, yeah.
And for Rex's roll, I got 2 9s.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I'm fucking stuff up. a
Here,
little
I'm
bit.
gonna write.
I'll type it in the chat as well.
Okay, that would be very helpful, actually. All right, here we go. So
I only rolled 2 for my guts roll, right?
yeah.
And what is does Motor City have to roll anything, or can you just do it?
I think go ahead and roll his what would it be? Let me pull Motor City's character sheet up. Just because we have to figure out the speed it happens at. Roll his, I guess. It's the same number of dice anyway. You can make an argument for legs or arms. So just roll 10 d10. Motor City.
Okay. Frankie got 2 8s.
Okay, so she is managing to stay calm even though she's getting the shit kicked out of her.
Yeah.
Nothing new to her.
Yeah.
She's gonna fight.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm rolling 10 dice for Motor City, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah. Unsolved Mysteries rolled 2 4s, so someone who's trying to, like, stop him, like Randall or Motor City, needs to get a width of higher than 2 to keep
I
him from
have
hitting.
4 on the width.
Okay, so yeah, he's at the very least, he's going to get tangled up and stopped from attacking, so that's good. Let's see.
Oh wait, on my notice or my attack? Sorry.
On your attack.
Okay, so never mind. I don't have that width.
Okay.
Motor City got 2 2s,
2
2
2s,
7s,
okay.
and 2 9s.
All right, so you want to
So
go
I
with the
guess
2
with the
9s, yeah.
nines.
2
Yeah.
9. So that's a tiebreaker that beats Unsolved Mysteries 2 by 4.
I also beat Unsolved Mysteries. Then I have 2 10s.
2 10s. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look at the Skype chat here for everyone else's. Let's see. So
Like,
Mike,
I was trying to ask what do I do with plus gnarly?
so plus gnarly means it'll do 1 extra die of damage to him when you hit him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have plus 2 gnarly for
Yeah, so you got 2 3s. Julie got 2 9s, so everyone's good on there. Let's see. So you got 3 7s, so you hit pretty hard. Let's see. 3
My hands
by
are
7.
gnarly.
God. And 2 by 9. Okay.
Totally gnarly.
So, the way this round...
Totally tubular.
The way this...
Wipeout.
Wheeze the juice. Alright. So the way this round plays out.
Dumb.
Oh, sorry. You got 2 10s, right, Molly?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. The way this round plays out, Unsolved Mysteries moves in to finish off Frankie, but as he does, he is suddenly tackled. Not tackled, I guess. Small Wonder is small, but, you know, dived on by Small Wonder, who, let's see, you rolled 9s, which means you hit him in the...
Head?
In the blood-soaked trench coat.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I think Small Wonder is just, like, crawling up and down his body, clawing away with his hands, just ripping away at his torso. Tearing, probably, you know, large tears and holes in the coat. And you see nothing but more magnetic tape under the coat. But let's see, let me mark that damage. So that'd be 2 damage, but you have plus 1 gnarly, right?
Plus 2 gnarly.
Plus 2 gnarly, so that's 4 damage. So he's down to 6 on this piece.
You're welcome.
Great. Let's see. Oh, wait, but he's tough, so it's actually only 8. He's down to 8, right?
Oh shit.
Let's see. So then, what happens next is Randall then ensnares Unsolved Mysteries in vines, trapping him, which allows Motor City to just drag Frankie off camera, who is just doing everything she can to maintain her composure, because she just got beaten up very badly.
It's pretty
On
bad.
TV.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. Yeah, on TV.
On
too.
TV, even.
The disrespect.
Everyone's gonna make fun of her now.
She'll get her revenge.
Let's see. Then Mary attacks and also hits the blood-soaked trench coat for, let's see, how much? You did have plus 1 gnarly, so that'll do 3 more damage minus 2, so it does 1 damage.
Wait, you said Mary. Did you mean
I meant Monica, sorry, slash,
Okay.
you know, Rex.
Rex? Yeah.
Oh, you hit 2 by 9, though, not 3 by... Okay, so it does... So you hit, but it does 0 damage, but it does inflict burning. Which, let me double check what burning does, so that I remember, because it's been a while since I've read this page.
Believe you
Damn it.
Burn.
Burn. Let's see. Burn attacks are the... Let's see. You take normal damage from the attack, but then you take another point of shock at the every round till you put out the fire. So yeah. So he's gonna take 1 shock every round, regardless. I think regardless of his tough. So that's good. So yeah, Rex bites into him, and he seems to ignore it, but you can see that, like, his trench coat is, like, corroding as, like, a silvery residue spreads out from the bite mark.
Your dog's gross.
Excellent. I mean, yeah. I also like it at this point that Rex is just now his full-sized form. So
Oh, yeah.
Giant fucking blind dog.
And then Skip, being very helpful, grabs his TV and sets it on the floor to the doorway into the sound booth.
I visioned it as being on some kind of cart, maybe.
I mentioned being a small enough TV, it doesn't really need a cart.
Okay.
I do like the image of like you like very carefully getting it over the little bump on the doorway and like,
Yeah.
okay guys, here you go.
Yeah, you know what that is.
Unhealthy.
That's very good.
I also
Skip
like
is
the idea when-
useful.
I just like the idea you mentioned that, Ada's enough is back home, just reaching out Miona cell and just pulling this enormous spider all the way from home.
Or eight is enough, just like like having like two little like a little reading glasses for all
Yeah.
Eigh's eyes, and, like reading a little like paper. And like, wait a minute, I feel like there's something I should be doing.
Nah.
Did I forget to go be somewhere?
I'm sure it's
Oh no, I turned
fine.
the oven off. That's right. No, it's fine.
Oh yeah, no, I'm already
It was
home.
a-
Okay,
If it was important, I would remember.
yeah.
All right. So that's that round of combat down, which means that the current state of things is I should put Unsolved Mysteries on here. He's, probably somewhere around here. We'll just put US. And he is currently being swarmed by Small Wonder and Commissar Rex, and also Randall's vines. Where's he shooting them vines out of, Molly?
His hands.
Okay, I mean, that's the boring answer, but fine.
Yeah, it is. I think I was gonna have him like open his mouth and have a bunch of vines come out.
I mean,
No.
why
Oh,
not?
his dick. There
I
you
think-
go.
I think
There's,
out of
there's
His
his
dick,
dick.
yeah, his dick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
It's like
Welcome.
reverse sounding.
You guys are bad people, and I'm a good person. That's
Yeah,
just how
uh-huh,
this is
uh-huh.
now.
Well, I said out of his back would be cool, but that's
Yeah.
not a bad
That'd be
thing.
pretty wild. All right, Chris is also suggested Dick, having not heard any of you. So
There you go. See?
no, I did not say Dick.
It's the people's answer, Molly.
Okay, they're bad people. Chris is also condemning all of you. Sorry.
Great. Okay. Okay, so that means that Frankie is now sort of out of place here, and let's just stick her and Motor City over here. All right, what is everyone doing this round?
I don't know what's Skip doing.
What's Skip doing now? He's
So-
successfully moved to television.
So here's the thing. I don't know if Skip realizes he has any powers or anything yet,
Right.
is the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what he would, like, instinctively do except, like, just cower in the sound booth.
I mean, if you want to have him have a moment of epiphany here where he realizes he's got some powers, that's I'll allow it.
Okay.
Like,
I'm trying
yeah.
to think about. I'm trying to think how his web would manifest.
Spit,
From his
spit,
butt.
spit, spit.
Sure, fuck it, yeah. he just fucking like just shoots spider web out his mouth at,
Okay.
at Unsolved Mysteries.
Okay,
Damn.
sure.
It's like a fire hose.
Yeah.
It's fucking silly string, but like 1,000 times more disgusting.
Okay, so I'm just gonna write Tangle on here. We know what that means.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Watch
Unsolved
it.
Unsolved Mysteries, I think, is going to focus on the mongoose swarming him, which I also need to keep his burning into account here, so his blood-soaked trench coat is down to 7. Okay. So yeah, he's going to attack Small Wonder.
Oh no.
But he's so small.
And all right, what is
And a wonder.
what is Mary and or Small Wonder gonna do? Which I think, from your perspective, if you're not looking at the monitor, Small Wonder is just kind of floating in the air, thrashing around in the air because he's clinging
love
onto a guy you can't actually see.
It's good.
Wouldn't that help us attack him?
You know what? Yes, it would. Yeah.
I'm just going to fucking stare at the spot where Unsolved Mystery seems to be.
Okay. Yeah. Just keep watching. Yeah. I think.
Well,
what's that?
no.
No.
Oh! You mean stare?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Okay.
word I used.
Right. Uh huh.
Not the stairs.
All right. So.
Fuck off.
So Mary is going to borrow Small Wonder's eyes while he continues to claw away.
Yes.
All right, fantastic. So let's see. I'll just put 2x attack.
Make sure to give them back.
Yeah.
I realize what this is. What this voice kind of is.
What's that?
It's a little Vincent Price, like.
Oh yeah, it's like
yeah,
it's
a little
like
bit.
Vincent Price's evil brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which says something.
Jules. It reminds me of the Vincent Price from The Simpsons.
Right, yeah, the hotline.
The hotline, yes, thank you.
Where you cannot tell if it's actually Vincent Price or if it's just a fucking voicemail. Like,
yeah. Randall, what are you doing?
I want to make the... Wait, hang on. Gotta figure out what spray does first, because I think that means that it could hit allies, and I don't want that. Hang on.
Spray.
I think spray...
Let's see.
I think that made it wide.
Let's see. A spray attack is actually a whole lot of attacks that happen at the same time, but get resolved in a single roll. Machine guns are spray weapons, so are shotguns, because of all the little pellets they fire. Each level of spray gives you a bonus die to your attack roll. Even better, if there's more than one potential target standing next to each other and you roll more than one set, you can either divide them up between the targets or have them all hit one target. So no, it doesn't hit allies.
No, I'm
it's just
thinking about area.
Area is the one that hits other people.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So spray just means that you can hit him with multiple matching pairs. But I think your spray is for your sleep spore.
Sleep spore, which is going to come out of the vines I'm using.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be what I do there.
Are the vines gonna like quick like grow flowers that bud, and then the pollen from the flowers comes out to like do the spores?
Absolutely.
oh yeah.
I love that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Let me put that down. Let's see. I'll just put spray because we know what that means. Frankie in Motor City, what's up?
Well, Frankie's gonna lie there and try to freak out.
Yeah.
Motor City. Well, now that like he kind of knows where this guy is, and he's kind of like being attacked all around,
Right.
he's gonna jump in on that and try to drill this guy in the back.
Okay.
His
So,
arm. So
I'll
that's
just
10
put-
dice.
This is
Attack.
a pile of electrical tape being attacked by a mongoose, a Chinese dog statue, and a robot.
Yep.
Monica, you just gonna keep focusing attack on him?
Oh, yeah, we're not rolling yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep focusing attack, but Monica might actually
Rolling
use
spot, okay?
Commissar Rex's like speedy legs to rush in and pull Frankie out of the situation.
Okay. So are you gonna try and do both those things?
Yes.
Okay, so that means you take one less die on each of them.
Okay.
So you're only gonna roll. Let's see, where is?
I'm gonna roll 3 brains plus notice because I've only got 4 brains and no notice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for head, I'll roll 6, and then for leg sharing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that Monica had the sharing on the legs. Yes. Okay.
How many would that be then?
You use like Commissar Rex's stats. So you'll roll 9 for the legs.
Right.
Yeah. And then 6 for the attack.
Just real quick, remind me, how did you calculate up that 9 again? Just so.
Because it's 10 minus 1 because you're doing multiple actions.
Right. But but how'd you get the 10?
I thought Rex was doing one and Monica was doing one.
Okay, Monica's doing
Does
the
that count?
Monica's doing the notice roll and and running in. You're using Commissar Rex's legs, so you have his 10 dice for his legs. But because you're doing multiple actions, it's minus 1 to each of them. Does that make sense?
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
And then Commissar Rex is attacking. Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense. Awesome.
So I'll just put save and attack. Okay. So everyone go ahead and roll and put your shit in the Skype chat so I can just kind of process it all as I can. So his hook is still at 10, so he's going to roll oofa doofa.
Oh no!
That
Who's
is
gonna die?
That is 4 8s.
That's fucked up.
Oh,
That's
no.
actually kind of fucked up.
What does fast do again?
Fast lets you act like you have more width on your roll than you actually have for the purposes of like turn order.
I suppose that's good this time.
It is very good because he's got a width of 4.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this.
I have 3 9s for shooting web out my mouth.
Okay.
So I rolled 3 9s, and then I have fast +1, which puts me at 4.
To 4 9s, yeah.
Oh, let me put it in the Skype chat.
Okay.
Which one is the width and which one is the height again?
Width is how many of the match, and height is the number of the match. So, like, if you have 3 9s, that's width 3, height 9.
Okay.
Oh wait, and I can use all my other matches, right? Because I have spray.
Yes,
Or
yeah.
one other set of matches.
Yeah. I think because you're just slowing him down, because it's one enemy, I don't know if the spray, like, you're succeeding on spraying him with sleep juice, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that'll be more useful if you're fighting multiple enemies at the same time.
Yeah, I can hit multiple people.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All right, so Frankie is freaking out now. I think she's just curled into a ball, probably.
Kind of say she blacks out.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Let me take a look. So Julie succeeded on her notice, and got her leg. So yeah, let me write these down so we can resolve them in order. So 2 by 9.
I'm sorry I have to ask this all the time, but like, so the number that you roll is your height, and the width is how many?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll try to say that next time.
Yeah.
So, I should be rolling for... Sorry, I'm still...
No, you're good. So let me pull up Mary's stuff here. This is the first time we've had to do combat. It's a lot.
Yes. I'm sharing with Small Wonder for my eye, so...
Yeah, so for the notice roll, it's...
Should we have to roll the notice roll because we can see Small Wonder there?
Yeah, I think we can waive that, and Julie succeeded on it anyway, so yeah, I think that's fine. If you're just sort of attacking at small notice, but not exactly at small... Yeah, small notice.
Small notice.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Small
New
notice.
title.
My favorite
Congrats,
TV
buddy.
show.
So
Coming
you'll
to
roll...
ABC this
You'll roll
fall.
10 by 10, and then 10d10, and then 10d10 again.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a 3-5 on the first one. I'll write these down later.
And then for the other one?
That would be either 3 2s or 2 7s.
Which one do you want to go with?
I'll go with 2 7s.
Okay. Well, keep in mind, 2 7s won't actually do any damage because of his tough trait.
Oh yeah, so I'll do 2.
Yeah, the 3 2s, was it?
Yeah, 3 2s.
Yeah, okay. 3 by 2. And then Frankie, what did Motor City roll?
Height of 10, width of 3.
All right, 3 by 10. Okay. So let me look at what gotta check the rulebook to what exactly getting like ensnared means.
I'm just gonna quick go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Stun. All right. So okay. So you're. So. Actually, Molly, do you still have the other rolls you made? Because it actually might come into effect. Like it'll paralyze different parts of his body.
Yeah.
All right.
Have,
so what do you got?
I have 2 4s and 2 2s.
All right. So. I think you get to use one of those, so you can either...
I'll take the 4s.
You'll take the 4s? Alright, so 2 4s also. So
Can fast apply to that too?
I think you're hitting them at the same time, so it's all the same moment, you know? That's what I'm going with.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, like, I'm
Yeah.
applying it to the 9s.
Right. I'm saying, like, I think the 9s are going to determine when you go, which is right now.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, let's see. Let me pull up his sheet. You hit him with 3 3x9 on his, let's see, on his blood-soaked trench coat, so his body is paralyzed for... How does it... Sorry. I'm also learning how this works. For width -1 rounds, so he can't use his body. Ugh.
Yeah.
So he can't use his body, so he can't do, like, explicitly, like, defensive actions with his body for 2 rounds. Stunned for 2. And you also hit him at 2x4. Oh, which hits him in the hook hand, which also stuns him for 1 round. Which is very good. So he is, like, reaching up his hook to, like, claw at Small Wonder, and it just kind of suddenly falls limp as sleeping spores come out of your vine.
This is gross.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
The pretty flowers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, good call. Which moves us to, so that was 4x9. He also rolled 4, but got stunned because he got edged out just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Which moves us down to the 3s. Mary, you hit him in the his, like, just the loose wad of magnetic tape hanging out of his other sleeve.
God.
The edges of it begin to turn to salt and just sort of slough off. And that corrosion just sort of slowly crawls up his arm as you do 2 damage to it. Let's see. So that brings us down to... oh, I didn't actually put... Does he not have... Oh, no, he does. Okay. So that puts him at 3 health on that one. Okay. Welcome back. And then at the same time... oh, you know what? Frankie's attack is going to jump in at this point, and Motor City is going to punch him in the back, or well,
with a drill.
Technically, going to punch him in the head because you rolled 10s.
Okay, but he's using a drill.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. So, did you have? Oh, you have +4 gnarly. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Yeah.
That's a lot of gnarlies.
That's a lot of gnarlies.
Drill is very gnarly when you think about it.
Yeah.
Listen, I built Frankie to be the biggest damage dealer.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, so that's gonna be 6 damage to his head, which only has 5, so his head is knocked out, and one of those damages rolls down to his trench coat, so his head goes to 0.
Do I power drill him through the back of the fucking head?
I think you might, yeah.
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 Yeah, I think you...
Oh, man. Would the tape just get all wrapped around the drill?
I think the tape just, like, wraps around the drill, and, like, the little bits of face you could see through the thing as the, like, drill punches out the other side. They're also wrapped around, because it's just, like, loose face skin that was, floating around in the miasma of tape.
I've
Does
changed
the
my
drill,
mind. I
like,
hate
just...
this.
Does the drill, like, get jammed up?
I think it gets jammed down because she also did 1 damage to his torso as a result of...
Well, I mean, like, jammed up by the tape, like...
Oh, yeah, I think probably, yeah.
Like, you know, when a drill gets jammed, it's like...
Yeah.
It's okay, you can just turn it back into a hand.
You can see his mouth, like, screaming as that happens.
Good.
This is all great.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy. He fucking fucked me up.
Yeah, no, this
like,
guy
you know,
sucks.
It's like you had someone's face as a painting,
Let's see.
and, like, but it was still all wet, and then you just spun it on a wheel, and it went, like, it's all just messed up now.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna look at...
I'm just making this worse.
I gotta look at how monsters get fucked up here, because you did knock out one of his things. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So...
I forget what my spray does.
Monsters give up when what happens. Damage rolls up or down. I think you have to knock out 3 of his shit for the... Or well, his user has to make a motivation roll to keep him in the game once he gets something reduced to 0. So let's finish out this turn, and then I will have his user make a motivation roll.
Cool. Whoever that user is.
Right, exactly. Alright, so that's... Frankie did a real nasty job on him. And then Small Wonder continues to attack. And, like, in trying to avoid the attack, moved down to his arm and began clawing at the base of the hook. And is going to do 2 damage. Does he have any gnarly on his hands? He's got +2. Okay, so he's going to do 4 damage to his hook hand, which brings it down to 6.
Oh, no.
And, let's see. So that's Small Wonder. Then Commissar Rex comes in and attacks at spot 9, which is his trench coat. Again, doesn't actually do any damage, but does inflict... Can you inflict burn multiple times? I'm not sure.
Keep adding fire.
What's that?
I just like the idea of, like, and I just apply more fire.
Right, I'm trying to see... Yeah, I think I think burning is, like...
like a static debuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at... Let's see.
Who did the burn damage?
You just need a human who's not busy. Okay. It does not say. I think burn is a toggle. Either you're burning or you're not. Yeah.
I'm happy to accept that.
Yeah. So Commissar Rex does continue to bite at him. Does not manage to penetrate his armor. But yeah, the armor of a trench coat.
It was very soft.
Really thick trench coat.
Yeah. But he does take more burn damage, so that gets another hit to it. And now I've got to make his guy do a motivation roll for him to stay in the game. Which he's very bad at these.
He's not that interested.
So let me do this roll. Yeah, he failed the motivation roll. So, Frankie, Motor City is going to, like we said, punch through this guy's head with the drill arm. And, the drill does get caught, but then Motor City transforms it into a bigger drill that continues to spin.
Yes.
And rips some of the magnetic tape directly out of its head.
Yes.
So you get one... Let's look up exactly what this works, because you got to take a bite out of this monster, which is going to power up Motor City. So let me
I get powered up? Cool.
Yeah, let me look at how kicking butt works. Let's see. Kicking butt. When your monster beats someone else's monster...
Change it to kicking ass. We're adults.
Please.
Yeah, alright. When your monster beats someone else's monster, you always get something for it. If the other monster gives up, then your monster takes a nasty bite out of the enemy monster. It inflicts a single scar to any hit location of your choice. This is what you do when you kick butt. What you kick ass. Even better. Your monster gets to keep the chomped out die for himself. He can add it to any one of his own hit locations, spend it on an extra, or even gain a quality from the hit location of the monster that got chomped.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I think at this point you've had time. You have had time to look at this guy and get his body parts. So I will tell them to you. He's got head wrapped in videotape, which is the part you defeated. Blood-soaked trench coat, magnetic tape limb, hook hand, and heavy boots. So you get to do 1 scar to any of those spots.
Jeez. Well, I think I want to scar his hook hand, because that's what he uses to attack.
Okay. So, let's see.
Like cracked hook hand, I guess?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so you just, describe to me how you scar his hook hand now that he's incapacitated. Like describe what Motor City does.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Motor City will turn his fist into a sledgehammer and smash it.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's see. Because the scar doesn't heal on its own, the losing monster can only replace it when his kid spends experience points. So that is permanent damage to his hook hand.
Yeah.
Let's see. Even better, your monster gets to keep a chopped out die. He can add it to any of his own hit locations, spend it on an extra, or even gain a quality from the hit location. So the hook hand has gnarly 5. So you can take 1 point of gnarly to put somewhere else on Motor City, or you can spend that die on whatever you want. It's like Motor City leveled up.
Okay. I'm not sure yet, I guess.
Okay.
Adding more gnarly sounds good.
All right, yeah, you can take another point in gnarly.
But also, like, adding a die, what does that mean exactly again?
Well, Motor City has 10 die and everything, so he doesn't really have any room to add more dice.
Yeah.
But you could spend it on an extra, so you could, like, level up anything, or just take the point of gnarly onto your arms.
So level up anything. What happens when I level it up? Just like...
I mean, like if you wanted to add extra tough to his midsection, or, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Extra fast to the legs, add more armor to the legs, you know, that sort of thing.
I think I'll just add more gnarly.
Okay. Then let me dive into Motor City's character sheet here.
And then, like, as Motor City pulls away, like, his sledgehammer hand, he transforms into the hook.
Yeah, okay, yes.
He's Mega Man.
Oh shit!
Let's see here. So that is...
Reploid.
This one, I think. Beep. Am I on the... Yeah.
It's turned a lot better than I thought it would for me.
yeah, there you go. We want gnarly. Here we go. And let me change this to +5 gnarly. Yeah, that's mean.
It's a lot of gnarlies.
That's a lot of gnarlies.
Good Christ.
Motor City hits real hard. Yeah, I think its face, which is still somewhere in the massive ripped up tape on its head, continues to scream, and all of a sudden, on the monitors, if you're watching, you can see that they cut to static for a split second and then cut back, and he is not on them anymore.
Cut to static or Mr. Static?
Just the screen went staticky. Yeah.
We don't know if it's a close-up.
It could be a close-up to Mr. Static. It's probably not. It just kind of, yeah.
Everything of Static is a close-up of Mr. Static.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
so it, yeah, the screen blipped, and it seems like Unsolved Mysteries has left the building.
Does someone say that? Does someone...
No.
Left the
Did we kill it?
I don't know. Probably not.
It seems like we heard it. It seems like you all heard it.
Yeah, killing it seems like a strong word. I think we more just wounded it.
Yeah, someone does bring up the point. Small Wonder just kind of falls to the ground with a thwomp.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Like, he tries to play it off as he gets up to his feet. Like the way a cat does when they fall and they just get up and start, like, licking themselves like they meant to do it.
Yes. I love God.
Yes, I'm fine.
Alright, yeah.
Told you we shouldn't have done that. It's a bad move.
Frankie whispers, "We won, though."
And then passes out.
Yeah.
Great.
We should probably seek some sort of medical attention for her.
Yeah. That seems like a good idea.
On the other hand, if I am to understand how this works correctly, I'm not certain if your medical facilities would care for someone coming in with monster wounds on their body.
I don't know. I think she basically has a... oh no, had this joke ready to go and then I lost it.
She's got a subscription card to the hospital.
I think this may be her 10th hole punch.
God. It's for this little one they don't ask you any questions.
I mean, I'm no expert, Mr. Giant Salt Weasel. But I think at the end of the day, a wound is a wound. So I think the doctors will probably know what to do.
We'll just say it was a bear.
Just give me a bottle of whiskey, I'll be fine.
You don't fall asleep, but shut up.
Yeah. think Barbara's just gonna be like, yeah, we should probably get her somewhere.
Hey, boss, does this count as a workplace injury?
She's like, you know what?
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I'm technically not sure.
Man. Yeah, so you guys taking Frankie to the doctor? Randall, do you want to use your healing magic flowers, or?
Oh boy, I guess I could try that.
Okay.
But also, I don't know how he figures that out in this situation.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Maybe you can, like, take a look and, like, then just some magic shit happens?
I'll tell you what. Why don't we say this? You guys are getting ready to take Frankie to the hospital, and as you're approaching the front door, it bursts down, and Pushing Daisies is there. I thought you might be in trouble.
You're pretty late. Hey, everybody, this is the big plant guy I was telling you about. Lives in my house.
Hi.
Hi, plant guy. A quick out of character question.
Yeah.
Because the fight ended before I had my turn, did Skip just never actually do the whole shooting webs out his mouth thing?
You tell me.
I'm gonna go ahead and say he didn't.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that discovery for later.
I think he just felt like he had, like, oh god, I got a gross, like, loogie in my throat.
Nastiest.
Like, just like, wait, oh guys, wait, I think something's happening.
Am I getting sick? I think I might be getting sick.
Yeah.
Is he just gonna sneeze and then, like, web someone up accidentally?
Yeah,
Oh god.
Like, no, just a giant, like, web going down his nose. Like, you gotta know something down here.
Actually, don't worry about it.
Yeah, actually, no, it's fine.
Oh no, is she okay?
I mean, she's been worse, but she's been better too.
She's fine. She's dying, but she's fine.
Has she been worse?
Oh, definitely.
This is nothing. This is gonna rank in my top 5.
Right. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to... I think Pushing Daisies is going to come in and kind of spread an algae-ish hand over her, and some flowers are going to bloom out that start leaking that good healing juice.
Great.
Do you want to roll for him?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right.
Let's see. I think that's just 10d10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus I get the fast.
Yeah.
Did I just roll the whole spectrum? Hang on. 4, 3. Oh, cool. 666. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I guess actually, what parts are hurt?
I think because we're not in combat, we don't need to be that picky about it, and we can say that,
Okay.
you can take the time you need to just really drench her in that good poppy milk.
Yeah, you keep saying it.
Well, I'm not the one that called it milk of the poppy.
That's true.
Is it opium?
Yes. Absolutely.
You could have called it, like, healing herbs.
Right, but I thought this was a good flavorful name for an ability.
Right, yeah,
You
so...
could have called it that good herb.
Right.
Yeah, but I was not thinking about the good herb at that
Could have
time.
called it medical marijuana.
Medicinal marijuana.
Yeah. Yeah, alright, so...
We've all made mistakes.
I think, Frankie, you, kind of...
Damn sure.
You slowly kind of come to as, you're just drenched in lots and lots of monster milk.
Okay, that is a first time for Frankie.
Great. Okay. Super glad you can do that. That's great. I love this.
This is disgusting, but I feel better. Thank you, small plant child.
That's not a small plant child. I don't know what you're looking at. Are you still
I'm pretty
concussed?
big.
I think she has if possible, if it's possible for someone to have multiple concussions at once, she has them.
Hey, you guys won a combat.
We did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Looked like you weren't
so
gonna
good
do
at
it at
this game.
first, and then you did it.
And none of us got seriously injured.
That's right.
Yeah,
None of us seriously injured. I'm not seriously injured. I'm just a little injured.
Yeah, just a little banged up, you know.
Oh God.
Yeah. I think.
So,
well, go ahead.
do you think I took care of it?
I mean, I don't
It
know.
disappeared. I mean, like your robot guy smashed it pretty good, but I don't think he's gone.
Oh yeah, good job. And I fist bump Motor City.
Assuming the enemy's been neutralized without confirming the kill does seem premature.
Uh-huh.
So, what do you suggest, Commander?
Don't. It's a dog statue.
That thing is not our leader, Skip.
Yeah, but I know, but it has a title.
But that's such a commanding aura, though.
The commissar. Whatever that is.
Yeah. He just kind of looks at him and goes...
Turn around. Uh-oh.
He kind of looks up at you and just goes, oh.
How did you get that rank, anyhow? Like, what army are you in?
This is not the time to be asking pointless questions, soldier.
Ha! Skip.
Skip's just like, yes, sir.
I'm sitting here trying to restore Frankie's character sheet. There's a lot of numbers I gotta add back.
Did you add the
broke a lot.
The notice that I upped last session?
Did you have... that's a great question.
I said I wanted to put my level ups in the notice.
Do you remember how much notice you started with?
Probably the same thing on my picture, which is 1 notice.
So it needs to go up to 2.
Okay, so it needs to go up to
Wasn't it 3? Didn't I get 2 points?
Oh, yes, you did. Yeah.
Oh, yes, for a sub. Yeah.
Yep. So I can fix that while I'm doing this.
Thank you.
Yeah, Barbara...
I can maybe notice things next time.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Barbara just kind of looks at all of you and says, well, I mean, do we have any ideas? This is... I mean, this could still be a problem. If we didn't actually, you know, get rid of this thing, we might have just made it mad.
Or we might have shown it that we mean business.
That's true.
I mean, there's not much we can do.
I would recommend continuing to search for whoever was sending this creature after us, so that we can deal with it in a more permanent way.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you have any ideas, we're all ears.
Yeah, any clues for a ball?
Oh.
Wow, you're so fucking helpful.
I appreciate you trying to start the conversation.
Thank you, Mary.
You're the only one who understands me.
Let's not get crazy here.
Implying I understand you is a bit much.
Yeah, does anyone have any ideas on what to try next here?
I think sleeping would be good.
Sleeping is probably good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably number 1.
Okay.
And then... God, I don't know. Hey, do you guys know anybody who may or may not have a giant hook monster trying to kill people at the radio at the TV station? I'm just curious. Wait, it's the people at the radio station.
Video did kill the radio star.
I
No,
did.
that would be the
Revenge.
opposite.
I did mention it during
No,
like.
this is revenge.
I did mention it during character creation stuff, and they're about to actually come up soon. You guys do hate the radio station.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck that guy. Those
That guy, the radio
multiple-
station.
Yeah, the one guy, the radio station. I don't know who's all those people. Fuck them.
Yeah, so you guys are going to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Skip, let's talk about you for a minute, though, because you're going home to a giant spider.
Yeah.
Whiskey and then sleep for Frankie.
I like the A's enough just waiting at home, like on the steps, like, and where have you been?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
No,
walk...
I just imagine 8 is enough is like Skip opens the door and 8 enough rushes him and jumps on him and starts
Like fucking Hobbs.
Well, no, I was definitely thinking it more like Julie, where like Skip walks in and then the lamp turns on and 8 is enough just crammed into a chair, tapping one of its feet.
Swirling 6 other glasses of whiskey.
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is?
But yeah, what are you doing, Skip? I want to
Well,
focus
I
on
get-
you for a moment.
I guess he's gonna try and go home.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you successfully go home. You're at home.
You did it.
Roll.
I mean,
Roll
I don't.
for home.
What is the spider situation that he finds?
I think. Well, I think if you're walking in, it's probably most of your furniture is some level of destroyed, and there's lots of spider webs everywhere.
Great. This is great. Is his bed intact at least?
I think it's probably the. I think you walk into the bedroom and 8 is enough, which is currently probably at half its full size, which is still very big, is kind of curled up in a tight ball to try and fit onto the bed. It could just, get smaller, but it's not. And it's like, the bed is like sagging heavily in the middle. The like, legs of it have broken. It's like there's a mattress in there somewhere still, but it's not in great shape.
Hey, buddy, I need somewhere to sleep?
It like picks up its head and like immediately starts perking up when it sees you.
Listen, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm very tired.
It just tackles you and starts again, like Emily said, very Hobbesian, but not in the way that people normally mean that.
Please, I'm so tired. Oh, I slept in a bush last night.
To be fair, that was Skip's choice. Like, no one forced Skip to do that.
You know what? I think in response to you talking about how tired you are, it's going to gingerly, with its like front legs, sort of grab you and start rolling you around while it just oozes out thread. And
okay, so this is happening now. That's magical.
Wrap you up in a little web cocoon that it then like sticks, so you're just like dangling in this web cocoon from the ceiling, and it's it's oddly comfy.
Okay.
It's subtle.
It's a fucking snuggie. Well, this is my life now.
I was gonna go with sleeping bag, but okay.
Yeah.
Like a
Okay. Well, all right. So, what are you anyway? I mean, aside from the obvious. Can Skip understand that?
That's a good question. Do you want him to be able to?
I think so.
Okay. Alright, well fine. Make me actually think of dialogue, why don't you?
I think it is enough. Definitely just makes noises and shit, but I think
but
their
Skip can
connection's a
understand.
bit more.
No, I think that is entirely fair.
Yeah,
Is it a Chewbacca situation?
Yeah, exactly.
that works.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think 8 is enough conveys through its squishy, clicky noises that, he's your friend. She's your friend. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. I'm kind of imagining, like, I'm not going to do it right now, but, like, I think Skip, when he's talking to 8 is enough, I think makes weird squishy noises back.
Yeah, I mean, you do have sharing with its head, so yeah, definitely.
Sure. Okay, but like, where did you come from?
It doesn't know.
Great. What do you want from me?
Let me think of what it would say. It would probably just say that it doesn't want anything but your best friends.
Okay, fair enough. Are you always this big?
It just kind of, as it's, clicking away, it just kind of, like, shrinks down very small and, like, almost like it's, like, breathing in and out while it just, like, gets big and little.
Okay. How about this? If you can just be real small for a while, I think I should bring you to work with me tomorrow.
Your head, I'm imagining your head is just kind of sticking out of this little cocoon it's made you. And it gets down to maybe, like, small dog-sized and crawls up and, like, nestles down into the crook of your neck and, settles into sleep.
Okay, that's... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Is Skip, like, what angle is he at right now?
What angle you want him to be at? I was thinking upright, but, I mean, there's a lot of fun choices. 360 of them, in fact.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to put him upside down because then he's going to pass out. But,
right, that's probably not a good way to sleep.
let's say he's just, like, at a 45-degree angle.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, just enough to be off-kilter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then I think he goes to sleep.
Okay. Let's see. Where do we want to go next? I think, wow, I'm blanking on your... Frankie, I think on your way...
If Emily is...
Oh, she's AFK. Yeah.
Yep.
So, never mind. Disregard.
Negative.
Negatory. In that case, why don't we just skip ahead till morning?
Okay.
Yeah. So, the next morning, which is unfortunately not nearly as far away as you wish it is, considering you didn't get to sleep until like 4 a.m.
Also, I already had one fight before that. I'm very tired.
Wait, what other fight are you talking about?
Because I got attacked in the first place to cause this whole situation.
Oh, right, yes, yeah, okay, yes, I remember
Randall's
now.
very sleepy.
Listen, that was a month ago. That was a literal month ago.
It's your game!
That was 2 epics Fortnite.
I hate you so much.
Ashley, shut the fuck up!
Ashley, I at least appreciate it.
You shouldn't.
I'll tell you a bit.
Yeah, anyway.
I can't words.
Yeah, it's morning time.
What just happened? It came back to.
Don't worry about it. It's not worth going over.
Well, you see, I made a really hilarious joke.
God,
No.
no.
You usually do.
But yeah, you guys all kind of filter into work slowly. Mary, as you're walking in the morning, you hear someone call out to you, and you recognize them. It is their name that I made before we started. All right, it is Cheryl from the radio station, who has got
What's going on with that radio?
let me ask you this, Mary.
Cheryl.
Okay.
No, did you not? I'm just thinking of Cheryl from Silent Hill.
Okay.
And you call her
I've never
name
played
a
Silent Hill
bunch.
before.
What?
No, me neither.
Okay. Sorry. There's a radio in the beginning of the game where he's like, radio. What's going on with that radio? And the
Okay.
radio like warns you when monsters are coming. And
Okay.
never mind.
All right. But no, Mary, is Mary more of a CD person or a record person? I think I know, but
Record.
okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dumb question.
Then in that case, Cheryl has a roughly record-shaped package. He goes, "Hey, Mary, the delivery guy gave us one of your dumb records again.
Oh, thank you. I don't know how that keeps happening.
I will say I did Google 1992 goth rock music.
Thank you.
And as long as it's alright with you, I think this has to be the Sisters of Mercy single, Temple of Love, which came out in April of 1992.
I was going to look up some goth rocks, but yes, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Silver Pines radio station, which all of you just have a real hatred of. It'd be bad enough if it was just fucking the classic rock 24/7, which it mostly is. But they also have a delightful talk radio segment every afternoon featuring everyone's favorite Silver Pines political commentator, Pug Hartley. He doesn't ever tell anyone his real fucking name. He just goes by that dumbass nickname. He's not very talented. It's as though he saw that Rush Limbaugh got popular a few years ago and just tried to find any market where he could rip off his shtick. And he found Silver Pines.
Great.
And it's,
So he's the killer, right? Like, it's him.
Can we just kill
Like,
him?
even if he's not, I'm willing to assume so.
Sure.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. Unfortunately, he is also fairly popular in Silver Pines, even though all of you hate him. I'm assuming you all hate him, but also I think I'm probably right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
The radio station and TV station have always kind of had a rivalry here because you're the only two forms of mass media in town.
Yeah, and we're better than they are. So.
I feel ripped off that the Sister of Mercies include no women.
Yeah, I thought so too. I looked that up also. I was like, oh wait, really?
Bullshit.
I feel like you gotta have one.
Right, yeah.
Named Mercy, and everyone else is like, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah, one dude named Mercy and all of his sisters.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's always been kind of a contentious relationship there, but ever since Pug Hartley showed up,
They have a song just called Dr. Jeep.
I've got the single up. Let's see, the tracks on this one were called what? No, shit. It's Temple of Love, I Was Wrong, American Fade, Vision Thing, Canadian Club Mix.
Club Mix.
Canadian Club Mix is maybe the most delightful series of words.
What does that even mean?
And
Club mix.
and when you don't see me, German release. But yeah, no, ever since Pug, God, it's even a dumb name. I'm mad at myself for how good of a bad nickname I gave him. Because now I have to say it a lot.
It's Pug who?
Hartley.
Hartley.
Which is probably his real last name. Probably. You know, it's just kind of become a much more like it's now not just a rivalry. Now they just suck. Yeah.
Great.
And
I'm
yeah.
tempted to throw out that like maybe Skip doesn't have too much of a problem with Pug since as a coward Skip identifies as a centrist.
Oh God.
But
Oh no!
no, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Out of here.
My God, Dad, you nearly pulled the whole lawful good paladin bullshit. Like no.
Oh, no.
But yeah, this happens from time to time where the delivery guy just you guys sort of share an office park, and they just sort of assume that like, well, it's music, so it probably goes to the radio station. And every now and then, you just have to get a goth record angrily shoved back in your hands, Mary. It's like, why don't you just get them delivered at home? Then this wouldn't happen.
I'm now doing it on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, that was in character as Cheryl. So what do you say to her?
I really have to talk to our male people. It must be so inconvenient for you.
Yeah, it is, and that's what you said last time. So maybe actually do it.
I'll get right on that.
Great. Yeah, make sure you do. And yeah, she.
Is this you working out some stuff with your PayPal address?
Deep cut.
I'm just gonna link this album cover by Sisters of Mercy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
It's just Three Wolf Moon, but with goths.
Luke, please put that up on the stream.
Yeah,
Because holy shit.
God, I love goth.
Did I do a good job picking a band for Mary?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like that seems like that's what would like the Homestar Runner parody of this would be.
Right, yeah.
Incredible.
Fantastic. All right. Let's get that out of here.
No, give it.
So you left up the Inspector Rex image for a while. You can leave this up.
All right, let me pull it back up. Damn it.
Oh, fuck. Sisters of Mercy is 8 minutes long.
Wait, do they have a song called Sisters of Mercy?
No, sorry, Temple of Love.
Oh god, that's so long.
No,
Yeah, that
a
seems
great
about
song.
right.
Sounds like an excellent track.
God.
Bella Goes
Molly.
Dead is like 8 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
There's a lot of synths.
I
There's a
only
lot
listen
of
to
there's a
music
lot of
that's at least
Casio
6
keyboard
minutes
going
long.
on.
I'm gonna have to listen to some of these after this, but let's
Yeah.
get back to it.
Let's get back to it. Mary, as you head in, you see. Did I give Kevin a last name? I'm pretty sure I did. Let me check.
11.
Why do you want me to hate you today?
Ashley,
You know,
that
like the
was
Mid-Tid character.
Oh, there we go.
Ashley, that was Ashley, Kevin 11 was literally the campaign slogan for one of our former prime ministers, Kevin Rudd,
Okay.
Wow, fantastic.
because he was being elected in 2011.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Australia
I
sucks.
figured.
Yeah.
See, that's gotta have all your elections on even years, so you can't have that shit.
Right.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Kevin Fortney.
Yeah,
that
that's
was.
what we do, and that's why all our elections are great.
Yep.
Yeah. Skip's friend Kevin is hanging out in the waiting room. Skip, you're probably just shooting the shit with him, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, talking some sports.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Oh shit! What sport is happening
Sports.
I think basketball's. Oh no, it's only April.
No, basketball's over. Baseball's on.
We're still in April.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
still in April
yeah.
because it's been happening day to day for me to have a time skip to keep us up with current schedules.
Okay, yeah. So it's basketball, I think, right
Yeah.
about now.
Rockies opening day in April. It's just went past.
I don't know what that means.
The Colorado Rockies. It's a baseball team. Please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to remember Molly's deep into baseball. Actually.
I know she is.
When did the Denver Nuggets happen?
Wait, what?
That's a
Yeah,
basketball team.
Yeah, that's their basketball team. They're the Denver Nuggets.
What is wrong
It's a
with
terrible
this?
name for a
it's-
basketball team.
No, it's about
It's supposed to be a reference to the Gold Rush.
Well, or like
Yeah,
Silver
I got
Nuggets.
that.
Yeah.
That's still bad.
The Denver
No,
Nuggets have been.
It is the worst. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Denver Nuggets were around at this point.
No, they were not. They were. Oh no. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay. Never mind. Ignore me.
What's great is they initially had a much more sensible name of the Denver Rockets.
Yeah.
And then in 1974 they became the Nuggets for reasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happened.
Great.
Those poor bastards.
So yeah, probably talking, having some nug talk over in the corner.
No.
Talking about them sweet nugs.
Yeah. He's got, he drove through McDonald's on the way into work, got some chicken nuggets, because that's his segment, nuggets and nuggets, for the basketball season.
Wow, great
That's
job.
perfect. Perfect.
Kevin is,
This is terrible, but also it is totally like
It's extremely
Small town radio,
fucking
like, yeah.
small
yeah,
town,
exactly.
Yeah.
We already have a
I
show where a
feel-
dude talks about a coin every day, so
I feel like there was a like toy reviewer who just started filming ads for Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And expected Coca-Cola to pay him without like ever establishing a connection with their like
Fantastic.
He just like said like, "Hey, I've been like running ads on your stuff for like the past month. Pay me." I feel like this guy is trying to pull that off with McDonald's.
Yeah.
Also, like, there's a McDonald's here as well.
Yeah. You know, you can like own your own McDonald's franchises.
Oh, who owns a McDonald's franchise in Silver Pines?
Oh man, I'll have to come up with that character later because I just said that as a joke right now. So.
But it's a good idea.
I mean, yeah, I will listen.
Franchisees.
We will build I will build out a McDonald's franchisee character.
By the end of this, you can build all of.
I mean, I have a running list of the entire town population. We're up to 27 people so far.
God.
Just based on my experience, my extensive experience working at McDonald's, whenever you do make up the McDonald's franchise owner, he has to long for death. Or she, whoever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, he's waiting to, film his great sports show, Sports Time with Kevin. I think during character creation, Ashley, we joked that Mary really hates Kevin because for that show, he wanted an intro where he's, like, spinning a basketball in his finger, and it took, like, 5 hours to get a good shot of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Of, like, a 3-second shot.
And she's like, "No, I think we can move on to something." And he's like, "No, I got it. No, don't worry. This time it's gonna work."
Kevin, I'm just gonna leave the camera on and go. Well, no. I mean, I don't know how to work any of this stuff, Mary. You can't just leave me like this.
Yes, I can. I can and I will.
We rented out the local school gym for this.
We canceled a fucking elementary school game for this. Kevin, please.
Those kids would spin a basketball better than you.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be a pep rally because we thought we'd be done by now.
They're all waiting outside, Kevin. They're all staring at you, Kevin.
I know, and it's
Kevin,
really giving me...
these fourth graders are waiting to graduate for the 5th grade.
I know, and it's giving me a lot of performance anxiety, and that's why, I mean, listen, can we just... Listen...
Do you want me to make the kids turn their backs to you?
No, that's not... Can we just, like, put up some, I don't know, a towel over the window or something?
I have trained them to dramatically do it in unison.
I'll just take their good job graduating thing and put it over the door so they can't look in.
The teachers were going to put star stickers on them, but now they can't.
Listen, no, we can get it with this one. I'll get it this time. Here we go.
Cannot believe we're role playing this scene.
It's a good scene.
Can't you?
Really?
Can't you?
Kevin moves to get up as you come in, Mary, but Barbara kind of calls for you as he is to come into her office.
I immediately move the record from one hand to two hands. I just go, my hands are full. I'm sorry.
I love it.
Okay, but I mean, we're already running a little late, Mary. I mean, are we gonna get started? We gotta get the... And he just kind of continues to talk as you walk past him. I think as she leaves and goes into Barbara's office, Kevin turns to you, Skip, and goes, "Man, she hates me, doesn't she?"
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
Oh, I was kind of assumed you were gonna be more reassuring, but just kind of sits down.
I didn't see any reason to.
You gotta just sinks into his chair a little, thoughtfully dips a chicken nugget into some barbecue sauce. So, some breakfast nuggets.
Does Kevin want a golf GF? Is that where this is?
I was gonna say, like... Listen,
How old
Kevin,
is
who
Kevin
doesn't want to go?
supposed to
Yeah,
be?
you go to
I kind of assumed close to Skip's age since they're friends.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so like late 30s, early 40s. Or Skip's even older than that, isn't he?
Yeah, Skip's like in his 50s.
50s? Okay, yeah, so I would say probably, yeah, mid-40s to 50s, somewhere in there. So, yeah. Do you want any of these, man? I think I bought too many.
Yeah, man, I'm always down for some nugs.
Alright.
Yeah.
And
I love this. Good
You're making me
content.
miss the KFC deal here that happens every now and then, which is 24 nugs for $10.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Anytime,
Yeah.
like, for some reason, like, they've made too many chickens, so, like, chicken nuggets become so cheap that it's a little concerning.
I really know. Once I ordered a pizza, I ordered a pizza online Domino's because I was on the way there from work. I was like, yeah, I'll get some pizza. I walked in Domino's, and before, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna order any garlic bread. That'll be too much. I'll just get the pizza. Walked in, I saw they just taped up a sign, handwritten, saying garlic bread $1, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. It's real hard to resist the garlic bread.
Oh
You
god.
gotta
get
get garlic
24
bread. It's the best
chicken
part of
nuggets for
pizza.
$10. For $40, you can get 100 McNuggets.
No,
God.
I was thinking that. I was thinking, should I just do the 100 nug challenge without an audience?
That's
Oh,
like,
jeez.
no,
like,
Julie,
come
no!
out here.
Don't do that
Why
to
not?
Come
us!
out here.
I mean, listen, you're already eating a shame box at 20, so I mean,
Chris is already suggesting we go to Olive Garden, so this trip is gonna be fucking wild.
This is
Hell
great.
yes.
We're gonna
Great.
get fucked up
I'll
on
be like
carbs.
that one lady who spent 8 hours in an Olive Garden and only ate the breadstick.
I thought you meant like right now. I was like, wait a minute, didn't you go to Olive Garden earlier?
There was
Chris
that.
would go to the Olive Garden a second time if she could.
There was
I
that.
would treat you all to an Olive Garden dinner.
Oh man. There was that
Okay.
one like article that was someone that like they opened up a 24-hour Chili's at like Times Square, and she
Oh
just
my god.
she like wrote for an article like sat there for
That's what
24
I
hours.
meant. Yeah, she spent she spent a whole day there.
Yeah, it just ended up like making friends with all the waitresses and just being like, this is like being very apologetic for how dumb her thing was. It's like, I promise I'm gonna tip all of you very well because I know that I'm like barely eating because I can't.
I just saw an image for 50 pieces of chicken McNuggets, $10. So that's just $20.
Okay, can we just like do that? Like,
All right. Mary, you step into Barbara's office, and Sheriff Kinney is also in there, and sitting.
Ah, fuck.
pigs.
Sitting in the corner, kind of as you close the door, you see him behind the door, almost kind of weirdly, is a dude just sitting like stock upright in the corner with a police uniform on. Still has mirrored sunglasses on even though he's inside. And just completely expressionless face.
Cool dude.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Robert Patrick from Terminator 2.
Yeah, I think that's the right way to imagine it, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Barbara just says, "Hey, oh good, Mary, yeah, I'm glad you're finally in. We were just talking about the film that aired last night."
Oh. Yes. That film. Yes.
What? And the sheriff just kind of turns and says, "So, if I'm, why don't you explain it to me again, Mary? Your boss explained it to me pretty well here, but why don't you give me another version of it? It's a little, I'm not quite following what happened."
Yes. Let me explain. Just like my boss explained
Mhm.
what's going on here. I think I just heard Kevin that needs me.
Kevin needs a lot, Mary. There's nothing you can do for him that is really going to matter in the long run. Have a seat.
Damn.
I like you that everyone knows Kevin.
Listen, everyone watches him. He knows. They
I
know.
like to imagine that like the office door is still open at this point, and Kevin could totally hear her say that.
Hey!
No, I think it just smash
It's
cuts.
just here. Oh,
I was gonna say it smash cut to
No.
like Kevin accidentally getting some barbecue sauce on his elbow and deciding that this is as good a time as any to see if he can lick his elbow.
Is he on air?
No. He's in the waiting room waiting for Mary to man the camera so we can go on air.
Man, I kind of would like any of these accidentally on air while doing this.
All right, you know what? I'll allow it. Yeah. So the sheriff just kind of says, "Yeah, have a seat." And he's sitting on this side of the desk. He just wants you to sit down next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of watches you and takes a sip from a coffee mug he's got on the desk while he waits for you to start.
Oh boy.
This is the hardest thing you've ever asked us to do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen. This is a role-playing game. You can I don't need you to give me word for word this perfectly constructed lie. There are dice. You have a connive stat.
That's true. I have a good connive stat.
Yeah, exactly. I'm putting you in your element.
I'd like to roll some connive and just kind of look at I forgot her name.
Barbara.
Off to a good start.
Kind of look at Barbara to kind of give me a bit of guiding in this when I go too far off.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I just imagine that the sheriff is kind of leaning up against her desk and she's behind the sheriff, so I'm it looks like I'm looking at the sheriff but I'm looking at her.
Sure. Okay.
And there's definitely going to be that shot where she's mm-mm, and then the sheriff turns around and she's pretending to fix her hair.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna roll a connive, which is my face.
Yep.
Which is 5 plus connive, which is 3.
Yes. So that's gonna be 8d10.
That would be 2 9s.
2 9s. All right. Yeah. So you are going to convince him pretty well, actually. You're gonna speak slowly, which seems in character. Give me, like I said, I don't need you to give me a perfect lie here, but give me the thrust of what you're saying.
Okay. I was going to say that. So are we going to go with that this was my idea?
It sounds like, based on what Barbara said, that that's at least part of it, yeah. Or you can build in that direction with this lie.
I think that it was. We were all touched by obviously the passing of what's his face, and
God damn it.
I obviously don't say that.
No, I know.
It's still just funny.
Right,
geez.
yeah.
Wilson was his last name?
Yep,
I don't remember
Eugene
his first
Wilson.
name.
Eugene. We're all saddened by the passing of Eugene, and me and Randall were late night, and we had a bit to drink, and we wanted to shoot a kind of another nice tribute for him, and it kind of went off the rails.
Yeah. He kind of has a look of wait, what? You're telling me that was your weird slasher movie was supposed to be a tribute to a beloved member of the community who passed away?
As I said, I was drunk, and let's just say the way I show affection is odd.
Okay. Well, all right. How? It seems like you had a lot of interesting effects. It seems like. I mean, how'd you pull some of that off with the kind of budget y'all have here?
You'll be surprised what you can do with just a little bit of a fishing line.
well, you're the pro, I guess, Mary.
Yes, I am.
You listen. No, there was nothing illegal about what happened last night, but a lot of people did feel it was maybe a bit in bad taste.
Poor taste. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
no, it definitely.
So,
we were kind of looking at it at the time, and we are like, maybe we shouldn't do this, but it was kind of too late.
I can't tell you, you're not in trouble or anything, but maybe save the weird slasher movies for not the day after someone dies.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He gets up and kind of like claps his... Do you have Small Wonder wrapped around your neck?
Yeah.
I think he goes to like clap his hand on your shoulder and then just kind of stops because this just all mongoose and like... Okay, and just like puts his hand down on his knee to like steady himself and like stands up instead.
Yeah, just like
yeah,
kind of complete that motion.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I'll be getting out of your hair then. And he looks over to the cop in the corner and just kind of nods to him, and he gets up and follows him out of the door. And Barbara just kind of lets out a huge sigh as they leave.
I don't trust that cop.
That cop is totally a channel.
Yeah, she just goes...
That's Hill Street Blues.
Well, the channel we're fighting called Unsolved Mysteries. It could be like a cop.
Or it is a cop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I just don't trust cops.
If someone named Blue Bloods shows up, we know who to kill.
God
The
damn
shield.
it.
Yeah, Frankie, where are you right now?
I guess I'm at work. Everyone else is.
Well, sure, yeah. I think, Frankie, you kind of know the cops in town, and you don't recognize that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured that was the case.
Yeah. And, why don't you roll your new notice score, Frankie?
Yay! I get to roll 5 dice now, right?
I think that's correct. Yeah, 5.
Oh, cool. 3 sevens.
3 sevens, great. You,
7.
you watch them leave, and through the glass door of the TV studio, you see them stop sort of outside the cop car, and you see the sheriff sort of talking to this cop. And the sheriff gets into the passenger seat, and this cop sort of circles around to the other side, and I think the roundabout music is kicking in at this point. As this cop sort of stops at the driver's side door of the cop car and splits like a reproducing cell into 2 cops, and one starts to walk away while the other gets into the driver's seat of the car, and it pulls away.
Yeah, he's got a channel.
And yeah, I think we're 10 minutes early, but that was the point I was going to stop us at, so let's stop it.
Really, 10 minutes earlier to do it with that Kevin sidebar.
Yeah.
Including his nugget misadventure.
I'm gonna guess that was just cops.
I mean, I'm not saying what his name was.
They're cops.
I think Frankie has some tailing to do next episode.
But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for Silver Pines. We're back.
Hey!
I can't do next week.
Oh, dang it.
Aww.
Sorry.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah, it does.
Probably the 6th instead of go back. It's like, well, hang on.
Yeah.
It's cool.
All right, well, then I guess we'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
Hey, in like
Alright.
2 weeks, I'll be with Ashley and Molly, so we can do it in person.
Oh, nice.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Congrats.
Okay. We'll see y'all then. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.